Annyeonghaseyo. I'm Demarchlier.
I'm Arielle.
And we're Soju for Two. Okay, so this review we're going to be doing of Secret Garden, which is an excellent drama. So we're going to go right into characters for this one.
So the main female lead is Ha Ji-won. The character is Gil Raim. Then Han Bin plays Kim Ju-won. Yoon Sang-hyun plays Choi Woo-young or Asuka. Kim Sa-rang plays Yoon Sol, and Lee Phillip plays director Im Young-so.
Okay, so the characters in this are great. I mean, now going into Secret Garden, this is a little bit different than some other dramas. It's more of a supernatural, loosely supernatural drama. This one's really popular, and I know that this is one like a cult kind of favorite, story. And the characters in this, it's a pretty large cast of characters who are all important. And I think that Gil Raim and Kim Ju-won couldn't be further from each other, right? They're that's kind of story that we see a lot in dramas, but with a twist, right?
Yeah, and he's like, the classic sort of rich boy, spoiled brat, and then she's like a stunt woman. And it's actually really funny because I just saw a commercial for her playing a stunt woman, so I guess she must be in real life. I don't really know too much about her. I haven't seen too many things with her. I guess she was in another historical drama recently that was really popular, but we'll learn more about that. We'll keep you posted. But yeah, so he's the classic sort of Darcy character. He's a bit
doesn't like anybody, like the kind of thing where he doesn't want to date a woman who doesn't fit a certain category and things. And of course, she comes barreling into his life.
Okay, so then we have Asuka,
yeah,
who we also have seen in another show, Take Care of the Young Lady, and we really liked him in that one. So we were, predisposed to liking him in this one. And then there's a couple other ones. E. Phillip, who plays the director. We think he's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's great. So and his English is excellent. And then some of the things I think it happens when you're an English speaker watching these dramas. Anybody who speaks English well, you kind of like, right away, like, I want to see more of what they can do, because then it kind of gives you a chance to sort of connect
and understand,
understand them.
Okay, so chemistry. So this one is, the chemistry is amazing. And I think that's like the whole point, is that the two of them together, like right from the beginning, they're so dynamic. Turbulent,
and then when they like fall for each other, they fall really hard, right? And it's like that, kind of just major chemistry right from the beginning, and it's believable chemistry. Sometimes they seem like some of the dramas get kind of forced chemistry, or you don't really see the connection. With this one, you're right along with them. I feel like they did a great job of really making it a love story that you wanted to see, and it felt epic.
I think that has a lot to do too with we have the body swap going on here. We have the fairy tale with the Little Mermaid, and this Little Mermaid is different than the Little Mermaid we grew up with. So it's a different sort of story, which of course I'm a little bit kindred to because of Arielle. But yeah, it's not the same Little Mermaid that we're used to. So it's a little more like a little sadder ending to this story. But
I said that I think when I was watching this, I felt like if you ever watched the American show Lost, it's the sort of thing where everything's sort of connected, and you don't really realize it, and things sort of play out, and you really see the last episode of this one for me was just so, it all connects, and it seems like this was really well thought out of the drama. There were no missing spots where you were like, oh, I don't know what that means, I'm not sure what was going on. It really, all the loose ends get tied up in a beautiful way, and I was crying at the end of this one.
It was
very few do I cry at the end of, but it was so emotional.
We really went the ride with the characters, and we really, really enjoyed it. Mistaken identities and misunderstanding. Well, this one's a body swap.
Yeah.
So we know that that's really a huge part of it. And
the mistaken identity is how they meet.
Exactly. Oh, very true. Yeah. So she's a stunt woman, and she's mistaken for the lead actress in a movie, I guess she's shooting or whatever.
Because Ju-won's character goes to sort of break up with Asuka's girlfriend, who happens to be like the lead in that Raim is doing the stunts for. So that's sort of the mistaken identity that throws them into meeting
their fate. Yeah, so it's very good. Bad guy turned good again. He's really that character, the classic Darcy.
Again, like that, not gonna look at any girl who doesn't fit these categories, and then falls so hard he loves her forever, and just really epically like that.
And then Asuka is also kind of like that. He goes a little bit of a playboy, but he's always sort of loved one woman, and his character was really good. We really enjoyed his character.
I liked him. I feel like I looked a little bit up about him, just to know a little more, and he kind of came into acting a little bit later, and so I think he's I can't wait to watch what else he does, because everything I've seen him in I really enjoyed watching. I also like that he sings and things like that, so it's kind of nice. So, piggyback rides. Okay, so this is not really a piggyback ride one, right?
I don't remember there being any piggyback rides.
I don't think there are.
Maybe there are a few. But there's also some really good kisses in this one.
Yeah, this is like a kiss one. There's the really long kiss that we have,
which is on our best kisses list.
Kiss video, and we don't even have we'll actually put up a video, but we had to take it down. But it's really hard to cut a scene for this because the kisses are so
long. There's the bed scene that has a really long kiss right at the very end. there's the scene when they're at like the ball or whatever, she gets dressed up, and that scene was like a minute and a half for me to try to edit. So it's definitely really long kiss scenes, but they're really good. It's very very emotional show.
Yeah.
Fashion. So okay, let's just take a moment and see like how many shows you can mention right now. Talk about the Hanbin tracksuit.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just watching.
When we were watching Flower Ramen Shop.
Flower Ramen Shop, they make a joke about it, and then in what was I just watching? Just another show just came out, and they also are talking about it. The dad.
It's obviously really funny. I mean, it's kind of the idea like he's really fashionable because he has a lot of he owns department stores, but then it's like what's fashion and what's just obviously like who cares?
Exactly. It's really, we think that's funny because we're in the fashion business, so we always think it's hilarious when you see like, oh, it's going to be really cheap or really expensive. And then the other fashion, I guess. I mean, the show not so much. Not too many other things that we think were really big on the fashion in that one, except for the funny tracksuit. Okay, music.
Yeah, so I mean, this is where we have, yeah. So we actually downloaded the songs that are like this. There's like the girl version and the guy version, and the guy version is sung by Hyunbin, and just great. I mean, that music. That's the thing now. Every time we hear that, we're like, oh, Secret Garden. It just makes us think of it, which is really great. So Secret Garden, I would rate this. I mean, I'd rate this 9 piggybacks. It's a great story. It's a little bit more than just a normal love story. There's a lot going on. The characters span of what they do. There's a lot going on. I mean, this is one you want to watch, right?
Yeah. I would say I give this one a 9.5, and I think I give it a 9.5 because like there were so many unexpected things that happened in this one that a lot of like the plot changes, the plot twists, and you know everything from like the coma to like everything that happened in this one. Even though it seemed a little more dramatic than a lot of other shows, it was just I think it was really great, and the acting was really good. So it could have like been really bad if the acting wouldn't have been as good as it was. So really like this show.
It was well thought out.
Yep.
Okay,
thanks guys.
Bye.